What's up, guys? It's so late right now, about 12:40. I just finished up some work, but as you can see, the tagline says Hawaii, divided we stand, united we fall. It's Tuesday, early Tuesday morning now, and yesterday, for those of us in Hawaii, who are here in Hawaii, we celebrated Kamehameha Day, who's known as the unifier of the Hawaiian Islands. And I cannot help but feel disconnected from the unification, because I see so many of our people divided in political stances, in the ways that we want to move forward, and the things that we want to do to move our Hawaiian people forward. You've got people who are claiming to be kings and different factions of Hawaiian kingdoms, all fighting for similar things, and fighting for independence and sovereignty and all of these different things, and yet they have not come to the table, or they are not willing, as far as I have seen, not willing to come to the table and talk about how we can do things together to take the next steps of whatever it is that we want to do, right? Again, I'm running for office, and of course the question is going to come up about my stance on independence. And I'll tell you right now, what independence, honestly, in my opinion, is still a long ways down the road, and that's something that if our people want to do and they want to pursue, that's really up to them. And for me, as a candidate for the trustee of Office of Hawaiian Affairs, my goal is to continue to provide those opportunities to them, for them to go and seek these avenues and find the pros and cons, and then come back and talk about what the pathway is that they want to pursue. And so there really is no stance on my part. I understand the history, and I understand the hurt and the pain and the anguish that we have experienced as Hawaiians. But for me, it's really about connecting our people to the resources that they need now, because our Hawaiian people are hurting now, and they are struggling and in trying to make an everyday life possible for them in the here and now. And so it's important and it's imperative to me to really get back on that path of uniting our people to one common purpose. And for me, it really is about connecting our people back to the resources that they need here in and now. Again, independence and all of these things that we're wanting to strive for, that's down the road. Honestly, we're still kind of a ways from that. And if you look at what sovereignty is, right, Art, fight for today and tomorrow, and the rest will take care of itself. It really is. It really is as simple as that. If we can just kind of come to the table and talk about the opportunities that we want to present for our people, and fight for the things that we need today and tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. So we continue to strive for the long-term vision, but the short-term vision is to make sure that our people have the opportunities to step into the things that they need to step into and want to step into here and now. Again, the vision is really, we take a step back. Every time we become divided, we take a step back, because we forget about the unity that was achieved. And people will say, well, it wasn't true unity because Kauai just seated themselves. But they're smart. They didn't want to lose. They didn't want loss of life. They didn't want any of these other things. And it's more complicated than that. But the message again is to find ways to unite ourselves and to take action, right? Create accountable, collaborative, transparent, and innovative opportunities now for our people to take advantage of, and move forward to get our people to the next point in life that they want to go to. And that's really all it is. If we can put aside our pride and our ego and find ways to work together and put aside our differences, you'll be surprised in how far we'll be able to go when we can just kind of put all our mental capabilities together and just kind of put them all together and move forward together. There is really nothing that can stop us, but it's a matter of releasing the pride, that the selfishness, the greed, and the things that can come into play, when power and when people who are at different places in life come together. It really is a matter of just kind of humbling yourself and understanding where it is that you're at and what it is that you're pursuing. So again, whatever the end goal is as far as independence and sovereignty is concerned for the people, our job as trustees is to make sure that they have the opportunity to explore those different things, whether it be full independence, whether it be returning back to the kingdom, whether it be federal recognition, whatever it is, and however they decide, that they are presented with the pros and the cons of each avenue, that they are allowed to go and search those things out and then decide for themselves what it is that they want to do. That's, to me, what the office should be providing for the people, not dictating which way to go, but allowing them to go and seek out what it is that they want to do, and then let them decide. Because here it is, guys, at the end of this, we as trustees are working ourselves out of a job, because the Office of Hawaiian Affairs was created in 1978 as the trust, right? The pool of resources that would be turned over to that governing entity one day. So realistically, I'm working myself out of a job, and I will have done my job as a trustee when I can no longer have a job. How many candidates will talk to you guys about that? I don't know. I don't know many of the candidates that will talk to you honestly about this fact that we are supposed to be working ourselves out of a job. So term limits and working forever in OHA, nah, it's not supposed to be. The reality is that we will be working ourselves, and we should be working ourselves out of a job, so that, again, when this governing entity is ready to take its place, OHA has managed, the trustees have managed, and they have grown the assets that will be available to that governing entity to be given into the hands of that governing entity. Just some of my thoughts. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still up. I'm about ready to go to sleep. So I might be a little delirious. Probably not, but just, for me, it's really just talking to you guys, and it's been a while since I've gone live and just been busy with a lot of things. So a couple of updates. Thursday, June 14th at Winard Community College, there will be a candidate forum. And if you guys are free, and if you live on the Winard side, you guys want to come and attend, it's a great opportunity to see the different candidates. Again, you have 15 candidates in the at-large race. There are 8 candidates in the Oahu race, and there are 2 candidates in the Maui race. So about 22 candidates will be available to talk and share about what it is that they're wanting to bring to the table. And this is being put on by the Hawaiian Civic Clubs, the Ko'olau Poko and Ko'olau Loa Hawaiian Civic Clubs, along with Waimanalo Hawaiian Civic Club. And it's a great opportunity for you to learn more about the candidates that you will be voting for. Of course, I am personally asking humbly for your vote in this upcoming election. I know and I believe in the skill set that I have, that I will be able to bring about the change that is necessary for our people to be reconnected back to their resources that they desperately need and deserve. That I am also a candidate that will bring back integrity and trust to the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. But I also want you to be able to see the different candidates that are out there, because there are a lot of people who want to do good. And this is a great opportunity for you to see. And of course, there will be other opportunities for you to see and meet and greet and ask questions to the candidates that will be running for trustee. I have my own personal opinions. If you want to know those personal opinions, direct message me and we can talk. We'll talk a little bit more. But I am willing to work and collaborate with anybody who is willing to take our Hawaiian people to that next step of finding what it is that they have been looking for, finding the opportunities and creating the opportunities that are available. So the candidates, for me, working with candidates who are thinking along those same lines of working ourselves out of a job, one, connecting our Hawaiians back to the resources that they desperately need and deserve, two, and then bringing trust and integrity back to the office. I'm willing to work with anybody who is wanting to do those same things. Again, Thursday, June 14th is a great opportunity. It starts at 6:30. It's going to run pretty long because, again, there's 22 candidates that will be there. But it's a great opportunity for you guys to see and hear from the candidates themselves, and not just listen to me, quote unquote, boast about what it is that I bring to the table. It's your opportunity to see and vet your candidates in person, live, and living color. Anyways, this is Landon Paikai. I am not a politician. I am a Native Hawaiian addressing issues that affect all Hawaiians, Native Hawaiians, Hawaiians, and non-Hawaiians. Paikai for OHA, putting the trust back in trustee. You guys have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your day when you watch this, because most of you guys are sleeping. I will talk to you guys soon. Aloha.